Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, if you or a loved one represents the 1 in 8 who will be diagnosed with breast cancer, you may be wondering what treatment options are at Clark Regional Medical Centre. Now, the Centre for Infusion Services can answer your questions and help you get the treatment you need close to home. Well, joining me today is the Director of Oncology Services, Deanna Wells. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, talk to me. I've never heard of the Centre for Infusion Services. What is it?
So what we do is we serve patients who need IV treatments, injections. It doesn't necessarily have to be oncology. You might need a blood transfusion, or you might need medication for rheumatoid arthritis or Crohn's, or iron or B12
Really?
Injections, anything like that we can handle. As long as your physician prescribes that, we can do that for you.
Now, of course, you're based over in Winchester.
Yes.
You don't have to be living in that area to use your services, is that correct?
That is correct.
And we want people to know that, you know, if you're living around that area, you don't no longer have to go to Lexington. You offer it all. Why is it so important that you offer this treatment as opposed to coming into Lexington?
A lot of people are even maybe scared to drive to Lexington.
Yeah.
We might serve a lot of the elderly community. We may have people that work too. So
Yeah.
if you work locally and you have an hour treatment, you know, it might take 3 hours if you were to have to travel.
Okay.
Whereas if you came locally, you could cut out
It's
some
just
of
so
that
much
time
easier
frame.
for
So
your
much
family
easier.
and friends as well.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about how the chemotherapy is used to treat breast cancer at the centre.
So we use chemotherapy with obviously an oncologist would prescribe that based off of what type of cancer they would have. So we use that as IV therapy. We don't do oral treatments. Your physician would prescribe that. So we do all of the IV chemotherapy in our infusion department. And how we do that is based off of your oncologist recommendations.
Yes.
We communicate with them constantly to make sure that we're on the right track. So we make sure that you're okay to receive your chemotherapy, and then we would complete your treatments.
Okay, I understand. Now, you're COC accredited. What does that actually mean?
So the COC stands for Commission on Cancer.
Yes.
And that is a set of quality standards. That's a national organization who has a extremely high focus on increasing patient survival and patient quality of care. So we partner with them and hold ourselves to those standards to make sure that we are doing the best quality care that we can for cancer.
And why is it important that patients and family know what that means for having these services?
We want patients and family to feel comfortable. We want them to know that we are a small hospital, but we are operating on the same quality standards as any other high cancer center.
Yeah.
Anyone else with this accreditation, we're operating to those same standards,
Well,
and it's important to us.
I've been out there. It's not. It doesn't look small to me.
Right.
And you have incredible services, many across the board. This is just one of the services that you have. Tell me a little bit about how you and your staff help the patients through the process.
One of the things that we have is a patient navigator.
Talk to me about that.
What they do is they start from the beginning, and they help you out with anything you may need. So they talk to you on a maybe a non-medical basis. So if you have trouble with transportation, or if you are concerned about your kids needing transportation, or you may want a wig, or you might need nutritional supplements, they help you along through that process. And as far as the nurses, we try to do the best we can to make sure that you're safe while you're with us, and then while you go home that you're safe, that you have what you need, and keep a family-friendly environment. You know, we want to try to keep it a little more upbeat and positive and a friendly place to come, because we spend a lot of time with them.
I can hear you. And it's such a hard time for the families, and you want it to be comfortable and easy for everyone. Can anyone just give you a call to ask advice?
Absolutely.
And, you know, just, hey, we've seen you on Midday today, and we're about to start our treatments. Can you give us some advice?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
please feel free
I
for
feel-
anybody to call.
There's all the information up on the screen right now, everyone. They've also got the website there, clarkregional.org. Give them a call as well, as we were just saying. That's always easy to do if you're a little unsure. We appreciate you coming in, and thank you
you
for supporting Breast Cancer
you for
Awareness
having
Month.
me.
Of course, not a problem. Hey everyone, stick around for What's Poppin' and your weather forecast, because it's a little rainy outside. Stick with us, everyone.